What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Be breadwinners. In this video, I'm sharing how one book makes me $4K a month. A couple people have asked this, and I actually saw a YouTube video about a book that made $4K a month that someone reviewed, and I bought it. It's a high content book, and I need to do a separate video on that because once I opened it up, I was like underwhelmed. It was really, really interesting. I know that all the videos that I share compile a lot of low content and medium content, and you know that I'm kind of getting into high content. So you will see more videos of that. My name is Jenny Hansen-Lane, and I'm a digital marketer, course creator, and now I'm a KDPer. I'm one of you, and if I can make your job easier, if I can make the workflow better, and you can learn from my mistakes, I'm so glad you're here. In this video, I'm breaking down how one book makes me $4K a month, and I'm kind of sharing some of repeated strategies that are important to remember, but also the journey of this book. So today, I logged on. Bookbeam showed me that my book has a BSR of 4,332, which is the lowest it's ever been, and I couldn't be more grateful for that. I was really nervous about this book over Christmas because I don't believe it is a book that someone would buy someone for Christmas, and it's not up to me. Like, my opinion doesn't matter. That's a really important part about KDP. I am opinionated. You guys know I have polarizing opinions about certain things, but like when the market speaks and you create something that the market asks for, you will be successful. So it didn't matter that I thought that this book would do well for Christmas or not. It still did good, and it's clocking in at the best BSR that I've ever had. And this started off in January when I found a validated niche that was underserved. There wasn't a lot of competition in it, and the competition that was there was not a lot of self-published books, so I decided to go for it. So we did this. February 4th, I believe, is one of the, well, I'm not actually sure of the date, but I know it was in February. And I remember turning ads on for it and just slowly kind of watched the sales come in. And I knew that I couldn't spend too much because I hadn't made that much on KDP yet. And so I just kind of had to wait it out and not really try to scale a campaign. And if you guys are in the bids and budgets masterclass, you'll see that I have 6 strategies that I've used to scale ads, and I'll be adding 3 or 4 more that I've learned this past month. But that's kind of the strategies that I used for this book to get it to 4 figures. There's a lot of people on KDP and Amazon KDP that don't use ads, and they do tremendously well. And I just haven't had that experience yet, so I can only speak to my particular experience. So by August, I was able to make 4K in sales for this one particular book. And every time that I got a sell, I would kind of research what else could I do to complement this book. If you've seen my videos, I talk about the Amazon ads platform, and for some of the targets that Amazon like to do, they like to show your book as a substitute to customers. They like to show your book as a complement or even a loose match or a close match. And so I started to put on my KDP hat and try to think like Amazon KDP ads and think, what would I look like if I was a substitute book? What would I look like if I was a complement book, complimentary? So I started doing that. And that, I think, helped this book sell, but it also grew my account to be a little bit more independent from this book. But I will show you this screenshot and you will understand why I have some urgency to try to create more books similar to this one, because having one book that brings in a lot of money is kind of a bittersweet thing. So since August, we've been at 4 to 6 months, or 4 to 6K each month with this book. And to date, this book has brought in $28,394.89 in profits, not in sales. I think I should do a separate video about the sales because it would blow your mind. My husband, has often mentioned to me, like, what if you were to print this book on your own? How would it do? And if you guys think I should do a video on that, I will, because you guys know that my undergrad is in printmaking. I have bound my own book. I have printed pages on a letterpress machine. I will try to look for some of my books. I don't know that I have them at this house in this state that I live in right now, but I have bound my own books. I've made my own books before. Now, I don't have a printing shop like Amazon, and that's why this is attractive, right? That's why we call it passive income, because we're not binding our own books. But it is really interesting to see what I have done for Amazon. the value that I have added to Amazon with this book. So let me know what questions you have about scaling a book. And if you guys can hear my kids in the background, they say hi. Scaling a book and trying to figure out what that book needs to be. And the most important thing about having a book that brings in 4 figures is that it is well searched. The topic is well searched, a keyword that's well searched, and it's underserved. And sometimes that falls into layers of niches, of subcategories where there's people that are underserved inside of a particular category. So hope you guys are well. Drop comments, any thoughts that you have on this video. Love you guys. Peace out.